My favorite cartoon of all time is, without a doubt, SpongeBob SquarePants. I must say it really had a rough history. With the whole season 4 to 9 complaints, thankfully the show has gotten a lot better in recent years. One day I was talking with my friends at the park discussing our favorite SpongeBob episodes. I said mine was Band Geeks and he said his was Survival of the Idiots. I told him that I haven't seen it, so he told me to watch it when I got home. Saying that I wouldn't be disappointed, that's what I did. I rode my bike home, turned on Hulu, sat on my bed, and looked for Survival of the Idiots. Let's say my friend just proved me right. The next day, I went to YouTube to look at funny SpongeBob moments until I come across a video that read, SpongeBob, Survival of the Idiots original airing. I went to the About section of the person's channel, and it read that he was one of the writers for the 3 seasons. I was still skeptical, but decided to watch the episode. The episode started like the current version, except Patrick and SpongeBob were running for a little longer. And when I say a little longer, I mean that it lasted for a few extra seconds. The rest of the episode played out normally as well. That was until SpongeBob and Patrick walk up to Sandy. After they wake her up, she grabs them and does. I don't want to say it, but let's just say the duo can't run away anymore. After they put headphones on Sandy, they do the Dirty Dan thing. However, when they were beating each other up, they had bruises on their body. Sandy wakes up again and rips off the top of Patrick's head, while all the while blood was coming out of both of his head and the ripped off part. After Sandy knocked him out, a shattering sound was heard, meaning that some, if not all, of Patrick's bones were broken. Sandy was chasing SpongeBob around her tree dome. SpongeBob almost knocked her out, but missed and hit Patrick. Then Sandy attacked the two, and unlike the current version, we actually see her beat them up, and quite disgustingly. She was tearing open their stomachs and threw out their organs. The rest of the episode played out like the current airing. Although the ending was also different, Sandy sees SpongeBob and Patrick wearing her fur and punishes them. The key difference is that Sandy walked out her front door, and at first we just see her feet, but then the camera pans up to reveal that she was wearing SpongeBob and Patrick's skin, with Patrick's skin covering the most of her face, with some of SpongeBob's skin on the top of her head. And I assume she was wearing most of their skin. The episode ends with the squirrel uttering, "Howdy, y'all!" before cutting to black. I was so traumatized by this that when I got to school, I told my friends about what I just saw, and that I would show it to him after school. When we got to my house, however, the episode was nowhere to be seen in my watch history. To this day, my friend still doesn't believe me, and it seems that he will never know the horror of the original airing of the Survival of the Idiots. I am still confused as to why I can't find the episode anymore. The most logical conclusion is that the video was taken down by Viacom. Good riddance! Yeah. Apparently that was the story. And I have no idea what the fuck I even read. So basically, this is an original airing of the Survival of the Idiots, and the story was made into something fucking horrible. So, what are my problems with the story exactly? It's pretty obvious. Sandy killing SpongeBob and Patrick for no fucking reason whatsoever. There's no explanation on why Sandy even killed SpongeBob and Patrick, despite the fact that she was literally awake. Another reason as why the story sucked is the blood and gore. What was I gonna say? Especially with the fucking organs being fucking ripped out. Shit like this gives me eye cancer to hear that in a literal lost episode creepypasta. It's simple. Be creative when you write, and be original. This is not original. This is a cliched piece of crap that no one will get scared of. Anyway, author, if you're reading this later on, you can get better when you learn mistakes and all such, or that you probably have done much better later after this story was written. This is just criticism, not me being an asshole. Anyway, my final rating of the story is a 1 out of 10. It was horrible, and the only good thing about it is the good grammar. Yes, basically the rest of the story was just absolute horseshit. Anyway, if you agree or disagree with my opinion, that is fine. We are all entitled to our own opinions. Anyway, I'm out.